black forest cake. We have nothing to show you how the black forest cake looks because we have never made it before. Like, never made it before, okay?
Never.
But some parts in this cake may need help from your parents or your supervision from your parents. But we're going to be trying out a black forest cake. If it's a fail, not good. If it's a really good cake and it turns out perfect, eat it up. Even if it's bad, I'm pretty sure it'll still taste good. But we're going to be trying out a black forest cake for the first time.
There's only 3 more days on my birthday.
Yeah. And I'm making this for my sister because, like she said, her birthday's coming up. But even though that after we probably eat the cake and taste yummy, even if it does or it turns out really horrible, does not taste good, so what I'm going to do to my sister, smash it right on her face. So we're gonna be making an eggless black forest cake. And for the right amount of each of our ingredients, before we tell you what the ingredients really are, the right measurements are going to be in the description below. But what you will need in this is melted butter, water, whipped cream, vanilla essence, sweetened condensed milk, cherries, baking powder, cocoa powder, baking powder, and baking soda, sugar, and flour, and 2 cake pans or any baking pans, just 2 you need to cut it in half. So our first step is you'll take your 2 pans, and show them, okay, and what we'll do is grease them, and to grease them you will need butter, and my assistant chef will also be helping me as the chef, but you'll grease this. Okay, now let me do this side. Okay, now I'm gonna let my assistant chef do theirs. And while you're doing this, you will take your parchment paper and put it on top of your greased. You need some help? No. And before you do this, just in case if this may help it, but whatever you're pouring all your ingredients into it, I'm gonna tell what they are. You should put the bowl or anything. You should put it in the freezer about 10 minutes, and then it'll be good. Okay? But first, the second step is you'll take all your flour, and add it into the bowl.
Oh, that's a lot.
Okay. Then you'll take your cocoa powder.
Number 2.
Then you'll take your powdered sugar. Then you'll take your baking powder. And then your baking soda. After you got this, then you stir it. But before you stir, you want to get all of it out. Now I got all our dry ingredients, and now we'll mix it.
Can I mix it?
Yeah, wait, let me do it. And it may start to be turning brown.
Can I try?
Yeah.
The spoon is way too big. This side or this side?
You don't want to do it, or you want to still do it? And I want to stir it until it's pretty good and all dissolved, like all came together, so it's only one thing.
Faster. Getting brown.
Yeah, because we're making a black forest cake.
I know.
So after you got this all stirred, all the dry ingredients, now we'll add all our wet ingredients. First we'll add our sweetened condensed milk.
That's a lot and 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 a lot.
Now add our melted butter.
Can I hold it for you?
No,
Oh.
okay. Now we will add our water. And then our vanilla essence.
So watery.
Now we're going to stir it.
Can I mix it? So hard. Can you actually? Wait, that's your junk, right?
That's a lot.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now we're going to stir it.
This
This looks really yummy.
Yes.
So I'm going to be using help from my mom to do this electric hand mixer because you'll need to do this for 2-3 minutes and you're going to churn it. Now, so now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of hot water. I've added 2 tablespoons of hot water so the cake will be softer. And also will be easier to eat. So you should keep stirring it until it's mainly gone. So now we have our batter right here in our 2 pans, okay? So what you will do is take our batter and equally divide it into these 2 pans, but don't put it all the way to the top. Put it halfway so when it's baking, it does not overflow the cake, like it does not go over the cake. And you should put it in the oven to 25 to 30 minutes and keep your oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So first, let's do this part. So now we have our cake pans ready. So what we're going to do is put these in our preheated oven that's 300 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to wait for about 25 to 30 minutes. So I'll say 27 minutes is good. And how we're making the cherry syrup, what you will do is first get some pitted cherries and then add a little bit of sugar and water. Then we'll keep it boiling, and while keeping it boiling, before you boiled it and added all the ingredients, you could have stirred it a little bit. And now we have finally got it out of the oven. We said 20 to 30 minutes, but it actually took us 1 hour oven to oven. So if you want to know if your batters are ready, what you do is take a toothpick and stick it in and take it out. And they should basically be clean. It doesn't matter if it's a bit dirty.
Mine.
Yeah, let's check. Yeah, they're fully clean.
Yeah.
And you can so you can do it all over. And if you see, and it's okay if it's a bit hard, but now we know that these are ready. So now we're going to show you how we made this. We already showed you that we were boiling it in our gas with the help of my parents, but how we turned it into this nice cherry syrup, what we did was strained it. So I strained it until it was fully good, and then came the syrup. And we will need it. So don't think like, oh, we don't need it. Our cake's ready. So what we're going to do is poke it. So our syrup will go inside nice and make it moist. And also add lots of flavor. And I'll keep poking it so the syrup will go all the way into it. It won't just make it moist, but also add a lot of flavor. And the cherry syrup will give the flavor. So now let's add our cherry syrup. And we need to put it all over it so all of it gets it. So now we have our icing right here. Now I'm icing my cake. So I added this much icing, or you can call it whipping cream icing, whatever you want. But I added this much, okay? Now, we're going to right now put it on the side. Now what you're going to do is take some pitted cherries and just put it around it. And now you want to spread it around. Around it. We're going to add our second layer. Okay, and what you're going to do is take this and put it on the side. And you want to do it. This again. Okay, now we have this. Now we'll add our syrup again. All over it. So it gets that flavor. Because the cherry syrup is the one thing that gives the flavor. Am I missing? You may be wondering, where's the missing chef? The missing chef, my sister, is playing outside because it's right now evening. So while then, I'm keeping a surprise for her and making it while she's out. Now we're going to cover the whole cake from the top and from the side. And our last part is to make these types of slices. I'm baking right here. What you do is take a slicer and just make these tiny little slices. And then what you will do is basically stick them around. You don't need to stick them around. It's just for decoration. Okay? This is you have to first make a lot of these. So now we got our chocolate rolls and put them all around the cake and should be hiding the whipped cream. But I don't have those mold types. So what I'm going to do is simply just take regular whipped cream and just do it like that. It does not matter if it's okay because it's also our first try.
Wow, it's so yummy and tasty.
Yeah, and Rihanna, there's a surprise inside. You may know what's the surprise. I'm gonna tell you, but until she will close her eyes and ears. So we're gonna want to close?
Yeah.
Okay, the surprise inside this is basically, do you remember when I added the whipped cream and the cherries? They don't know that it's inside it. They don't know what's covering this. It's whipped cream. And inside it, did you know when I was adding the first layer and then I added the whipped cream and cherries? That's the surprise. And then we have to do another layer and it hit all of it. And this is also how you make the black forest cake. I haven't told you what type of cake it is, but this is the black forest cake. We didn't have cherries, but we added
Can you
M&Ms.
tell me when it's ready?
Oh yeah. Okay, so now I told them. So on your birthday, because it's coming up, like you said, we're going to show you on that day when we cut it. Please subscribe, like, and share, and give this video a big thumbs up.